Hello everybody, today we're gonna go talk about a bunch of scams that I've learned in my history of trading adoptme. Just be clarified, this may not be all scams, and I will be listing these scams not in particular order, but all of them I have seen before, so watch to the end to know every single one of them. Well, the first scam that I'm gonna be talking about is a very simple scam, the basic scam of all scams, trust trades. It's very easy to see these people because they're quite literally yelling out like this. And usually they're like saying trust trade to win a pet, trust trade to go win some event, trust trade for some whatever reason. Never trust trade. Don't ever do it. Never go first. No trust trade, no cross trade, anything that involves you giving something to them and they not giving anything back first. Stay clear away. Now we got rid of the very obvious one. That's the most obvious one. Another very easy trade that you need to be watch out for is a trade that can literally rob you of your money, your cash. And how this trade happens is when you have a lemonade stand, wherever. This lemonade stand could like say let's cost 20, and that's a hefty price to pay for lemonade. But you may not realize because this way the scam works is that it covers that, it hides the name. If you see it now, you don't see anything. You cannot see the name from if they cover up with the vehicle to see through. So they don't know how much that is, yet they will pay for it. Now the next trade is a very common trade, but it's a lot harder to catch. I've seen many people get tricked by this. You see, right now, I will presumably believe this other person has a full-grown pet. Because they named it full-grown. The age is actually newborn. You can be easily tricked by this because, well, they named their pet that way. And then you could be tricked completely. A lot of times this happens, so be careful. Always make sure when you're trading for a full-grown pet or grown to a slightly bit pet, make sure is their age actually full-grown, because lots of them would try very hard to do this. Now the next scam is lots of the challenges, which includes usually like pick a door, Simon Says, stuff like that. Like it doesn't hurt to actually try them, but the moment they say you need to pay something first, instantly ignore them. Leave. Just leave. If they tell you first pay money or give them a pet, most likely just scam you. There's no reason for them to do that if they're actually trying to give away a pet, because that's not a good way for them to earn income. So don't ever fall for that. Another thing, if they have a store where they're selling their pets for bucks, don't do that either, because they can scam you right out of all your bucks and never give you the pet ever again. So don't ever do cross trades or any of the such. And remember, rule of thumb, do not press accept or do the trade if they are not giving you the item first or alongside with you. Now this next scam is very elaborate. I've only seen it once, but it can trick a lot of people. And this is most likely when someone logs in the game, usually riding like a shadow dragon or something that's valuable, and they scream out they want this specific item, and they will overpay for it. Just conveniently, someone else joins the game and they say they have that item. Why did they not trade it to the guy if they have the item? Well, because it's a scam. They're trying their hardest to inflate the value, and even if you just happen to have that item randomly available and you try to trade for whatever good stuff they're telling you, most likely they'll decline because they don't want to do the trade in the first place. The whole goal was for them to scam you. And another scam you gotta be careful is fake identities. Some people will try to pretend and impersonate YouTubers, social media people, fake stars, and all the such. But remember, if they ever want you to give something to them for a video, it's guaranteed to not be or either not a famous person, or it's not even the person itself of a social media star, as they will not do that. They are rich. They give you stuff, not you give them stuff. Usually. Another scam to be careful about is those people who's pretending to be poor. It's okay to like donate occasionally to those guys, but a lot of them aren't really fakes, and occasionally you'll see someone who's poor per se, and they're riding like a frost fury afterwards. Just don't be tricked too much, and just be careful when you give people stuff. And there we are with the last trade of the day, which I know of. There's definitely more, so always be on lookout, and remember rule of thumb. But now the last trade is not even on .me officially, it's on its website. The trade website, stuff website. And this is a lot more dangerous than just, oh, I'm going to lose a pet. No, this can actually hack your laptop, your computer, your device. I almost got tricked by this as well. Because whatever website you're using, some of them are scams and malware, which is just viruses for your computer. Be careful when you use a website, a trade website. Make sure it's a valid website or research about it. Stuff like Tradery, maybe adoptme trading values, possibly are good, but especially adoptme's official Discord is a good idea to be on. However, take all these websites mentioned with a grain of salt, as times may have changed, issues may have changed, and you just need to make sure. Always make sure. And also, be careful of any links you click on them. Any links, anywhere. Even if they look real, don't click on it. There's no reason for you to click on any of the links unless it's officially from the website itself and you trust the website. Because some of these links, some of them looks exactly like the real link, except for they changed the ending. I almost got tricked by this, and luckily it didn't work out for them. And that's it for this video. There's definitely more scams out there, so always be careful. And remember, rule of thumb, do not trade anything without having them trade it to you while you're doing it, or them trading to you first. And also, don't click any links and always do your research. And that's it for this video. Stay safe.